Hello, hope you're all well today. It's been a lovely day outside today. This has been Tuesday evening now. Hopefully I'll get this out for tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. The weather was nice today. It was just right, not too hot, not too cold after the miserable weekend we've had. And what unusual times still, eh? I know that's what I pipe on about all the time, but yeah, unusual times. This day that I recorded the last post in the evening, I had a phone call from a friend who needed some help on his allotment, so I've been dedicating a couple of hours every day, 7 days a week, 2 hours a day every day, on doing over his allotment. And what I'll do at the end of it is I videoed it. Didn't videoed it. That's bad grammar, isn't it? I took a video of what the site was like the day I started, and I haven't taken any video since. I might do one tomorrow. It depends how I feel. But at the end, when I finish doing the clearing stage of it, I'll take another video so you can all see what it's about. And it's quite a lot, really, to be honest. It's taken up a lot of time. But in fairness, he phoned me and said he needed help. He's waiting for an operation and he's offered to pay for my services. And they're going, right. I took the opportunity. I had an allotment myself for 7 years. My allotment was organically based. Nice one to turn. But, I never thought I'd go back and when I say that, I never thought I'd see myself in an allotment again. But put it this way, when I finish this one, I won't be going back on one again. I'm not in the rush to do it for myself. The allotment politics are absolutely atrocious, and, it's so petty and it's wrong. He's a guy that is waiting for an operation on his knee, of all things, and they're complaining that his allotment's untidy. Not that there's going to be any competition, which they usually do annually. There won't be a competition this year, but they're complaining that it's untidy. But then they're complaining that he's getting someone else in to clear his allotment for him, whether I'm getting paid or not. And they don't know that I'm getting paid off him, and I'm thinking, why? Just accept, give people the opportunity. I mean, I went through this myself for 7 years, from 6 years, from 2006 strokes, maybe 7 years, 7 years, 2006, 7 to until 2013, and it was a nightmare. And the last year, started a new job, couldn't commit to it so much, and boy, I'm just so glad that I don't do it anymore. And yet I'm dealing with a few people, and the irony is that a lot of pensioners and a lot of people are still there, the same people. And they all talk to me, and it's great in that sense, but then they turn to the political side of things about, this, that, and the other. And I'm just not interested anymore. And I never was interested then, but definitely not interested now. I don't know how it is for you guys, but we had the update of furlough being up till the end of October has kind of put me in a real conundrum now. I mean, my title, as you know, is Butcher to Vegan. I wanted to originally do Butcher to Vegan to Dog Walker, because I'm a dog walker now and I enjoy my job. But this month, everybody's in the predicament. I'm not entitled to any furlough or anything myself personally, which is fair enough, and that's because I was a limited company before. But I can technically get a government loan, but I don't want to go into debt to keep something going. I'll just have to find another job if need be. I'll just kind of jump the gun then, haven't I? Yeah. He's changed it to the end of October, which a lot of my customers won't need me, and it's sad because it took me over a year to build it up, and I was working early in the mornings. I think I've talked about this, haven't I, in the previous one? I was doing early mornings so that I could start the dog work, and now I'm thinking I need to do something else because bills need to be paid still, And if you take this month, I've looked at it now I do a couple of essential workers dogs, and that's it. And I've got one more essential worker that's going back on, but it's only once a week. I'm grateful for it, don't get me wrong, it's only once a week. They've only ever used me once a week, and they were really good to me when the crap hit the fan, basically. They're the only ones that will pay you the going rate still for the month. And they've looked after me the 7 weeks I've not been able to go and look after their dog. The first thing I did yesterday, I waited after let it digest on Sunday, and then yesterday evening, being Monday evening, I gave a call and said I'll do. So tomorrow I'm doing View for the first time in 7 weeks. It's all legal. It's all legit. They're right by the countryside, so it's going to be lovely to see him. The boy's 10 in a couple of weeks, and I really want to see him. You know, and my dog enjoys his company as well. They get on really well, so I want to get back to that, and that's what I mean. But if where I stand now is the same at the end of the month, I'm looking at potentially in June of earning 5% of what I would earn now on what I call a top month sort of thing. You know, there's a bit of a gap in between. You can't say, oh, I'm going to earn this, I'm going to earn that, but you know, but the mentality of people it's interesting. You know, I started with no dogs, and I've got technically on the hooks a number of dogs, but I have teachers. I understand they don't need me now. I've got essential workers, which those that are not working for essential workers, I will gladly go and do this. But I don't think there are others that work and do different. They all do different jobs, and you know, it's none of my business what they do. I can totally understand that they won't necessarily need me. So, you know, if one's working from home but one's going into work or whatever, why would you pay? Why would you pay them? So I'm starting to look now. I'm starting to think now. I might have to get a part-time or temporary. You know, some evenings maybe for 6 months to 9 months, because this year's been a write-off as in any case. But that's beside the point. You know, I keep saying comments like that a lot, don't I? It doesn't matter that this year's. At the end of the day, I'm here. I'm fit. I'm well. I'm healthy. I'm happy. You know. So I got told. It is. I'm not sweating. I did my workout earlier, and I got changed, and I put the top on after. But my daughter's well. My family that I know of are well. I am well. Why worry? Everyone's going to, and there are so many people that are in such a worse predicament than me. So I'm not going to let it down. But I will seriously think about doing something else now, just to boost it up a bit. I mean, you know, my bills have still got to go out. My insurance, my car insurance is due this month. You know, I'm the same as everyone else. So life moves on, adapt, and move forward. The irony is that my exercise levels are going up. My walking levels are not going up. But while I'm there, I keep on with the dog walking scenario for a minute. The strange thing is, you get so many different kind of customers. The irony I found was before anything really, really happened, before there was a lockdown or a self-isolation period, I found that the customers that I bent over backwards for on a regular basis were the first ones to drop me. One being a pensioner and one being a young professional couple. First ones. I mean, I got messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, decided we're going to work from home now. We can do this, so I won't need you. And then a few weeks later, the young professional couple sent me a picture, and I'm like, what's that? And they'd gone up to the lakes. Oh, we can work from anywhere, so we've gone up to the Lake District. We've got an Airbnb. We're in and this was in lockdown. I'm like, we're in lockdown. You know, how does that happen? How does that work? I tried to walk my dog in the park, and I've had police cars pull up. I got pulled over twice the first day of actual lockdown, and within 2 streets though. You know, crazy. And yet they've gone all the way to the Lake District. I hope they got a fine on the way back. And that sounds horrible, doesn't it? And it's just that. Where's the practicality of it all? We've all got to understand. You know, I don't get it. And I am very judgmental and critical at times, I know, and I've got to learn not to be. And I don't want to be judged and criticised, so I shouldn't do any. And look at that. It's the longest it's been in years, because it's not been cut. It was actually due a cut a week or 2 after lockdown. So, but at least I had a shave today, so that's good. So we're waffling on and whinging a bit, you know. We're talking. I'm open to do. I did. I'm going to go into do another video in a minute. Just click on and I did. But I did my workout today as per norm, which was exercise today, and it was H-core yesterday or something. We've got yoga tomorrow and band exercises, but see if they happen tomorrow. And then we've got exercise on Saturday. But on Saturday, because I can legally do this, and I don't have to go. It's either going to be this Saturday or next Saturday or the following Saturday. It depends. because with this new legal aspect, I can actually see my daughter if I meet her in a park and we keep 2 meters apart, and it would be nice, you know. We might go for a walk, but keep distance in a park, just waffle. I'm always waffling. So that would be nice. Or within the next week and a half, so one of the next 2 Saturdays, I want to do that challenge where I talked about. I want to walk for 12 hours. I mean, yes, I'll stop for toilet breaks, I'll stop for a drink, I can even stop for something to eat, but I also got to carry in a rucksack, and I'll film it at stages, not continuously, but I'll have the GoPro on the go and I will film it wherever I can, and I'll take charge of that. But I'm going to walk continuously and see. And I've got lots of hills around me. I've got the Cotswolds all around me. I mean, I live in Cheltenham, so I've got the Cleve Hill, I've got the Campton Hill, I've got different parts, you know, Burnham Hill, and walk for 12 hours. And an ambitious target would be 36 miles, but it'd be nice to see what I can do. It would be just nice, bearing in mind I will be carrying 20% of my body weight in a sack all the way around, which is going to absolutely destroy me. I've got a weighted vest, and I wore it on a walk. I took my dog Peggy out for a walk on Sunday for an hour. We did an hour. I was doing 3 miles an hour, but it was none of the hills that I'm thinking of doing. But then again, you go up, you go down, and you know, try to be going a bit fast on the way down, balance itself out of it. But I had a 10-kilo weighted vest on, and it was alright, but it was 1 hour. I wore the wrong socks again, you know, and I know I've got the proper walking socks. I'm a dog walker. I've got boots, I've got socks, I've got trainer. I have a variety of kit, just as long as I keep the weight in the rucksack at 20%. I'll be carrying 20% of my body weight. That's the simple plan of action, basically. So I'll leave it there for now. I'll stop there because I'm going to do another video on other things. It's just the right time to do it. So all I'll say for now, thanks for watching. Listen to me blurb out a load of nonsense as I'm always doing, but you know, thank you, and I'll just say any comments are welcome, you know, please, and just take care and stay safe. Thank you.